Okay, so it's recording. It's recording.
Okay, it's recording.
Alright, so how far do we need to get? How far do we need to get?
It's far enough.
We're good? Well, let's go back a little more and let them go.
It's far enough.
Now, Elmo.
Yes.
For the last couple years, wait, let's start over. And again, this is Grand Kuka, the predatory lender, out on holiday release to do some community service. Now, we're out here talking to some of the famous toys of the year, and we have Elmo. Now, Elmo,
yes.
For the last couple years, Elmo products have been the #1 toy. But this year, you got bumped out by a robotic hamster. Now, how does that make you feel to lose the #1 position to a robotic hamster?
I think that sucks. I think they should get rid of all the hamsters in the world because that's not fair. I'm the #1 toy. Who wants to play with a rat anyway?
Well, now, I've heard some very strange and unusual things that you humans kind of do with hamsters. Is it true that humans actually do that?
I've heard people like Richard Gere. I heard about him and a hamster, or no, it wasn't a hamster, it was a gerbil, but it's the same family. I don't know, that sounds yucky.
So it's true that humans do crazy things with hamsters?
I think so, and that's probably why they voted it the #1 toy.
Now, on the holiday sales, we were going to have a discussion on toys and video games. Now, what is your outlook for last season Christmas toys and video games?
Well, last season, the toys were very kind of short because we were in the middle of a recession almost with the economy and the changing of the president. But this year, I think people are going more for the goofy kind of games. Not so serious, not so warlike, but stuff to have fun with. Like Boggle and stuff like that.
Now, which manufacturers do you see making these products?
Milton Bradley. They've been
Hasbro?
around for years. They make stupid games.
What about Hasbro or Mattel?
Hasbro's good.
Hasbro's good?
Mattel is kind of, a lot of Mattel stuff is getting recalled.
Okay. Okay. And what's your outlook for next season?
Next season, the sky's the limit, baby. The economy's going to be going on, and it's going to be much, much better. Everybody's going to be working, and the president will be in for his second office. Yay, Barack. And I think everything will be hunky-dory.
Okay, Elmo?
Yeah?
Again, this is Grand Kuka, the predatory lender, talking to you about toys and games.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you. Oh, man, that was great.
Well, it's an investment show. It's for grown-ups.
Oh, okay.
With stocks and stuff, so.
So I shouldn't be dirty.
It's a stock market show.
Like I was thinking, okay. I was thinking there's some funny jokes in there with the word gerbil.
You ready?
Anytime you are.
And again, this is Grand Kuka, the predatory lender, talking to you about toys and games. Now, I have with me here the Joker.
What's
and
going
we're
on,
talking,
friends? It's all part of the plan. Happy holidays.
Now, we're talking to Joker here about toys and games. Now, this season, video games and the toy manufacturers have had a mixed season. What do you think were the toys and games for this year?
I heard something about some crazy gerbil or something selling off the shelves. I never saw the damn thing. I try to stay away from gerbils personally, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, as I know, it was some sort of robotic gerbil. Now, what do you humans do with those kind of things?
I don't know. I like chicks. That might be popular in West Hollywood, but here in Hollywood, I don't do gerbils. So I don't know if they're into the shaking and the vibrating and the craziness or what the hell they're doing with them. What kind of cracks and crevices, and I have no idea, friends. What does one do with a robotic gerbil?
That's the question I'm asking. But as for investment opportunities, what do you see as the top toys and stuff of last season? And do you see them doing better in the future?
I don't really know much about toys, friends. The Joker doesn't have any children. I do own a Batman myself that I try to stretch and break and rip the arms off occasionally, but that's about the only toy I have. Wish I could be of more help.
Okay, well, thanks, Joker. And again, this is Grand Kuka, the predatory lender, talking to you. Okay, let's get some room. Where are we going?
We don't want to be in the teacher.
Okay. You got us? And again, this is Grand Kuka, the predatory lender, talking to some kids here about the Christmas season. Now kids, we understand Christmas just recently passed. Now I was wondering, did you kids get all the toys and games that you guys wanted?
Yeah. Yes.
And what kind of toys and games were they?
Well, I got like 3 DSi games this week, and they were the Jonas game, Kingdom of Hearts, and the game that you create them all. The game that you create them all.
And how about you? What kind of toys and games did you get?
I actually got a DSi. I didn't really want many games. I wanted the money instead.
What kind of things did you do with all the money you got?
I still didn't buy a lot of things. Cooking Mama. We got Cooking Mama. Yeah.
Now, who makes these games? What toy manufacturers or game manufacturers make them?
I don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
Well, that's a mystery on the investment front, but I'm sure there are good toys and games that these kids are buying for you, and they're getting, so holiday sales should be good. So again, this is Grand Kuka, the predatory lender, signing out. Okay, he's recording. You got us?
Okay, here we go.
I mean, he's kind of big.
You got me, man?
We good? Again, this is Grand Kuka, the predatory lender, talking to you about Christmas toys and games. Now, Bob,
Yeah.
Christmas just recently passed, and the toy and game manufacturers have had quite a mixed season. The toy and game manufacturers had quite a mixed season. Now, how do you think the toys and games did this season?
I think it did well, especially with me on the shelf. Everybody loved me. And plus, they got a lot of other toys too, like Mattel, like Elmo, me, Batman, Robin, and all of us other characters too. We all on the shelf too. But most of all, I'm the most popular one, guys.
Well,
yeah.
Now, Elmo was the most popular one last year, and he was kind of bummed out by the fact that a robotic gerbil beat him out for #1 toy. Now, how do you feel about a robotic gerbil being the #1 toy?
I don't think of that #1. People watch my shows all the time, and they love my movies, so they really like me a lot, though. Kitties love me.
Wait, you're Disney?
No, I'm Nickelodeon.
Yeah, but is Disney owned by Nickelodeon? Like
Nope.
Okay, now, what kind of exciting things do you see for Nickelodeon next season?
A lot of more new characters coming out, and a lot of more new SpongeBob movie. Watch my SpongeBob show coming out. Another movie for next year of 2010. I have another new shows coming out, okay? So be well, watch all the shows, kiddies, with me and Patrick, Squidward, and Crabman. And we have a lot of new episodes for you guys to watch and laugh at, okay?
Now, what kind of stocks do you see? You mentioned Mattel being a good product. Do you see any other toy or video game manufacturers being possible good investment opportunities at this time?
Yeah, Sega.
Sega?
Yeah.
That's by what, Sony?
Yeah, Sega is, Sony.
Okay. So there's some video game and investment opportunities for you for them, the toys and the video game manufacturers. So again, this is Grand Kuka and
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Talking to you about the economy.
Oh yeah. It's right back at you guys. Krabby Patties. Duh.
All right.